Hello, everybody. This is Chad from the Our Bags Our Pack crew, and I want to talk to you about something that is really important to us, and that is finding flights that are at a reasonable price. But first, before I do go into it, be sure to like, subscribe, follow us wherever channel you're finding us on. Be sure to like, subscribe, or follow. All right. So we love to travel, and we have been wanting to visit a number of different countries, and it's been the hardest part was finding flights that would accommodate a family of five that we can afford because we are on a budget. So we were introduced to Google Flights, and once I started figuring out how it works and diving into it, I was able to really find some really good deals. So I want to go to Europe. All right, and I know the dates that I want to go are August 22nd through August 31st. So I'm going to move my map over to Europe and see what deals pop up. And what I learned about Europe is once you get to Europe, traveling between European countries is pretty inexpensive. I mean, it's downright cheap. So once you get over there, you're good to go. So the flight that jumps out at me is this flight to London for a family of five for 1670. So if we take a look at that flight, it's going to be from Newark to London, and then coming back, it's the same thing from London to Newark, and it's going to be a total of five folks for 1670. Can't beat that. Free carry on. The check bag gets you, so you got to pack light because a check bag is going to cost a little bit of money. But if you can pack light, you sure can save some money. So now we are in London. All right, so now we're going to change this to one way, and we're going to change this city to London. It lets me change it here. All right, we're gonna change it to London, and we're gonna stay in London, say 2 days. So now it's the 24th, and we're gonna figure out where we want to go. All right, so here are the cities that popped up. Let's take a look. We have options, everybody. We got some options. We can go down to Spain for $138. That's for a family of five. We can go to Dublin for 157, Amsterdam for 177, Paris for 236, Barcelona. A lot of different options here. A lot of different options. I think for our money, the best deal for us is somewhere that I think our kids would enjoy to see is Rome. So look at here. Let's see. We're going to be flying to Rome on the 24th. All five of us, nonstop to Rome, $171. Can't beat that. So now we're going to be in Rome. So we're going to take this flight to Rome. And now, since we're in Rome now, so we go back here. All right, we're in Rome. How long do you want to stay there? I don't know, let's say 2 more days. We're going to spend 2 days in Rome. So now it's the 26th. All right, where are we going to go from Rome? This is fun. Let's see where Rome takes us. On the 26th, we're going to take from Rome, we're looking at where can we go? Where can we go? One way from Rome. What pops out at you guys? What do you see? What do you see? Let's see. Oh, no. Let's go back. Have a little computer error here. Let's go back here to Rome. Let's see what we got. I see some different cities that look good to me, but what looks good to you? Let's take a look. Oh, I see one. Berlin, 166. So we can go from Rome to Berlin for $166 for a family of five. So if you don't have a family of five, just take off 20%. This is a family of five. Divide this by five, and you'll see what it is a person, and you can kind of look at it that way. So now I can go to Berlin. So we're in Berlin now. We're in Berlin. We're going to Berlin. So we're gonna look at this flight real quick. Okay, Berlin, here we come. One-way flight. There you go. If you want to fly EasyJet, if this works out better for you, they let you. The bag will cost you extra, so there is a bag filter here. If you hit bag filter, if you say I want one carry-on bag, or it'll update the price for you. So it's 177 with a carry-on. So there you go. All right. So now we're in Berlin, everyone. So it is now the 28th, I believe, right? It's the 28th. Yeah, we're going to stay 2 days in Berlin, so it'll be the 28th. So we'll change this from Rome to Berlin. All right. And we're going to change the date to the 28th. And let's see where we can go on the 28th from Berlin. So from Berlin on the 28th, I got options. Got some more options here. We can go back to London if we want to spend some more time there. We can zoom in a little bit, see what else pops up on our map. Ooh, Vienna for 144. But I know my wife is dying to go to Paris. So this is how I'm going to get her there. I'm going to go from Berlin to Paris. And I'm going to take this flight right here. I'm going to take that one. And so I'll be going to Paris. I'll get there at 10:20 a.m. So Berlin to Paris, I'm good to go. All right. So now I'm in Paris. I'm going to do that for 2 days. Let's do Paris for 2 days too. So let's say we're in Paris for 2 days. All right. So now it's the 30th. I got to be back in London, I know, by the 31st. So I could stay there until the 31st if I wanted to, but I got to get a really early flight because my flight leaving London is at 8:30 in the morning. So I like to play it safe. So we got to get back to London. We know that on the 30th. And then we're leaving from Paris. So let's go change this to Paris. Hope you guys are adding this up. I added it up for you in the end so you can see how much this cost us. All right. So to go from Paris to London on the 30th, $187. All right. So now we're back in Paris and we have another now we're back in London. We have another day to spend in London before we have to get on our flight back to Newark. But we were able to, right, go to London, Rome, Berlin, and Paris. And our final price for a family of 5 was $2,419. Family of 5 traveling all around Europe, flying across Europe for $2,419. You can't beat that. I paid more than that to take my kids to California to see their grandparents, and now they got to see 1, 2, 3, 4 different countries in Europe. So that's how we use Google Flights. I hope you'll tune in next time. We'll talk about Airbnb and VRBO, how we try to find places that can accommodate a family of 5 on a budget. Instead of staying in ritzy hotels, we like to stay in Airbnbs or VRBOs. It just works out way better for us, and it's cheaper. So we'll talk about that next time. But don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, and we'll see you next time from the Our Bags Are Packed crew.